Just yesterday we were in that house looking at the most atrocious crime scene I've ever seen in life. And first and foremost, I just want to thank Jamarion Robinson and her entire family for the strength that she's had to fight since 2016 for justice for Jamarion Robinson. And we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Jamarion Robinson and her entire family, all of the activists. And the only thing I want to say is I'm glad you guys are getting to see the inner workings of the criminal justice system up close and personal. It's not every day that a case gets to federal court. Right. I mean, you got to think about where we stand right now. We stand between Martin Luther King and Richard B. Russell. And if anybody knows the history of Richard B. Russell, he was a staunch segregationist. He was a senator who tried to hold up civil rights in Georgia and over the country. And so now, as we stand on the precipice of history, and I'm going to call things into being, I think we're going to see monumental history here.
That's right, that's right, that's right.
Because Jamarion Robinson was executed.
Yeah.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Brutally executed.
I saw the blood splatter in the house, on the floor, all through the stairs, and it's the most horrific case I've ever seen. That's saying a lot. I've seen a lot of them. But what I've seen also is the strength and resolve of a family to never ever give up. Never ever take no for an answer. Never ever worry about the numbers or the size, but stay in the fight. And so what I expect to happen is the truth will come out in this courtroom.
That's right.
And it will set precedent for the entire country. Because again, I want y'all to understand where you're standing. We are standing on the steps of the district court, Northern District. The 11th District Circuit Court of Appeals is right down the street. And then the only court left to come from here to there is the United States Supreme Court. So when we talk about, civil rights, and we talk about civil rights activists, this is ground zero. And so I'm fully expecting a decision by this judge that will set precedent, that will pierce qualified immunity, that will hold these police officers accountable for the violation of the civil rights of Jamarion Robinson, but most importantly, will set an example to the rest of the country of how you can fight, be perseverant, engage in civil disobedience for 6 years, and ultimately get a decision that speaks the truth.
That's right.
And so as the president of the oldest civil rights organization in this country, as one of the frontline activists from the beginning in Atlanta, it's an honor to stand with Jamarion Robinson and her entire family. It's an honor to stand with all of the activists that have been outside for years.
Years.
But y'all need to understand, this man was executed.
Yes, he was.
76 shots.
Overkill.
59 shots entered his body.
That's right.
Yep.
His mother had to carry signs of his bullet-riddled body all over this country to get to this point.
That's right.
She was told no by activists. She was told no by attorneys. She was told no by police officers. She was told no by elected officials. But because of Jamarion Robinson, we are here. And so I just look forward to the verdict. And I really ask y'all do me a favor. It's a great thing to show up on the street corner. But in the morning, show up in the courthouse. Show up in the courtroom. Peaceful and nonviolent, but focused. I wish I could have been here with her all week, but I've been in courtrooms. But if y'all can show up in this courtroom the way I know y'all show up on these street corners, the judge will see that. The judge will understand that we need true justice in this case. And true justice is these police officers are held accountable for violating Jamarion Robinson's constitutional rights. So the one thing I can ask of you, all of the activists, show up tomorrow.
Show up.
Be there all day. Listen to the evidence. And let's help this family get justice. So again, I'm Attorney Gerald Griggs, President of the Georgia State Conference. Honored to be with Jamarion and her family. Honored to be with all of the activists, many of which I've been in Louisville, down in Brunswick and all over the state and all over the South. But I can think of no better place to be today than in front of the Federal Courthouse. I don't call it the Richard B. Russell Center. I call it the Federal Courthouse.
That's right.
I would hope they would change the name and make the Martin Luther King Jr. Federal Courthouse the full official courthouse, but we're working on that. But y'all need to show up tomorrow, and however long this decision takes, keep showing up for Monteria. She's showing up for us. We'll show up for her, and let's get justice for Jamarion.
Amen.
Justice for Jamarion.
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 Thank you, guys.